Here we are on the pound Aussie on the 15-minute time frame. It's a live trade that I've just managed to get in, and we actually have a selling opportunity on the higher time frames, but on the lower time frames we have a buying opportunity. And I just want to talk through why I've decided to buy the market instead of selling it. And to do that, we need to do our top-down analysis. So let's go to the daily time frame. So here we are on the dailies, and you can see that we have put in some very nice bullish candles on the pound Aussie. And if I put a structure level on here, first of all, look at what the market has done. We've actually put in a new structure low, and then we have rallied all the way back up to the outside return, which we can see is major structure. This has been respected multiple times in the past. Here, and we're at the 179.50s level. It wouldn't surprise me if we actually continued this rally and spiked up to the 18,000. However, right now what I can see is that we're at major structure at the 179.50s, and as we drop down the time levels to the 240, you can see here that we've actually gone over bought at 90, and we don't have too much fib confluence. We do have an inversion, a 1618 inversion, and I just want to put that on. Was it this one? No, was it an extension? There we go. Okay, we've got a 1618 extension. The market is overbought as mentioned, and we are at major structure. And as we drop down the time levels to the 60-minute, first of all, we can see what the market is doing here is it's starting to run out of steam. So here's the pole, and at the start of the pole, or at the end of the pole, sorry, we went overbought at 96. We have divergence, and then we started to trade sideways like this. Now, this is not the nicest rising channel. There's a few reasons for that. First of all, yes, we've touched here, and then we've done another 4 touches there, but we've only got 1 touch at the bottom, and I need at least 2 touches either side for any channel flag to be valid, and this just doesn't have it, not yet anyway. And we could certainly see a little push higher before we come back down to potentially retest the channel again. So that's the first reason I'm not looking at shorting the market. And the second reason is if we drop down to the 15-minute time frame, and I just delete this information off, then you'll notice that what we've done here is we made the new high, we pulled back, we have made another new high, but then from this zone we have just traded sideways. Now, whenever we see this sideways movement, I always look for a pattern, and this pattern is a wedge pattern. On this particular pattern we have 3 touches either side, and these patterns have a high probability of breaking out, and the reason being is because we've got nice fluid movement within the channel. Can clearly see that we're wedging, and with this type of wedge we typically see quite a strong breakout, and we've respected that channel very, very well. On the 3rd touch, this is where we usually look for the breakout. So I'm actually a little bit late to this because I should have got involved here, but I'm still in the middle of doing my review, so that is why. And so I do think the market can go a little higher, though I do want to be conservative because, as mentioned, I think that we could see a relief to the downside. So when I put on my targets, I'm only wanting to play for that 127. I'm not looking for any extension past that. And stops need to go underneath the swing low here. I'm just going to delete some of these off just so that we can see price action. And so that means in terms of risk, well, we're risking this much. For a reward of this much. So I think this is just around a 1-to-1. But at the moment we are bullish, and we have a pattern that's indicating that we can go higher, and I have a valid reason why I don't think the market will go lower just at this time. Okay, so a 1-to-1 trade there. We'll come back and see if it is a winner or a loser. And we're back on the pound Aussie. My alarm has just gone off, and we actually went up and hit the 179.74, which is the sell limit order. Didn't go past it, so it hasn't taken us yet. But you can see that what price action did is we rallied out of our pattern. We made a new structure high. This high was higher than this high. And we pulled back into previous structure. Just here we did not close below it, and from there we rallied up to make another new high. And so I've been able to move to break even now, 2 pips past break even, and as I say, we've already hit the the profit line, but didn't spike past it, which is what is needed. And I've just come back, and we've now gone and hit our targets for 27 pips. If you like the video, please do me a favour, give me a like. I think the maximum number of likes I've had is 5. It would be nice to get up to 6. So yeah, if you like the video, please give it a like.